Hey guys, okay, took a lot of water there, so I think I should be good for this one. Final review of the day. As you know, I've been reading the Maze Runner series, I just started it. I think it's a great book. I haven't seen the movie yet. I need to get my hands on that. I'm a little behind. But, I'm slowly catching up here with this next book review, The Maze Runner, Scorch Trials. I really like the series. It's dystopian fiction for young adults, but it's different from the Hunger Games, where the Hunger Games were kill each other to survive, and the Scorch Trials is a bunch of kids trying not to kill each other as they figure out a way to get the hell out of, where they're trapped. So Scorch Trials picks up, and Thomas and the group are saved for, about like a chapter maybe, and then they realize they're not saved because it's the Scorch Trials, not congratulations, you made it to the end of the road, you get to live. I like the Scorch Trials because it shows Thomas in his growth as a leader. I think that's a huge thing. We kind of saw it in the beginning of the book where he comes out of nowhere and then he's like, hey, I'm going to lead this. It's interesting. There's a lot of crazy elements to it, like the testing. There's this huge cloud above us all the time as Wicked. Wicked is good, apparently. Sorry, that just made me think of the Broadway musical, and yes, Wicked is amazing. But different Wicked in this book. Wicked is supposedly good, but they're doing all these things to people, and they're trying to test them, and there's a cure. And then the Scorch Trials, there's this whole set of new things that are happening to them. There's all these people. They kind of get dropped in the middle of nowhere, and they're told to walk across this huge kind of desert landscape to a safe haven. Yeah, that sounds great. So as they're doing this, they have, again, the new elements. They have tattoos on the back of the neck stating different things about who they are within the group. They have new people come join the group. They lose some people, because you can't have a novel without killing off people. We're learning more about Thomas and Teresa's connection, what's going on with them. We learn that other people might be able to do it, supposedly. It's just a whole bunch of things. There's fights, there's danger, there's action, there's some romance, betrayal, etc. It's just everything. But it's crazy. It's a great book. The movie's already out. I've been avoiding the previews just so I wouldn't spoil it for myself. Now I can watch the previews, which is super exciting. It's just a crazy, crazy book, and I remember I did actually a little report on the first book for a class. And I was reading interviews, and James Dashner, when he was talking about this, he just had this dream about all these kids, and they were stuck in this situation where they just couldn't seem to find a way out. Everything was hopeless. And I think he really accomplishes that, because what I've noticed with the Maze Runner series is just that he puts them in this situation. And at the end of the first book, you thought everything was great. And you're like, good, we're safe. And then in the second book, you're like, nope, we're not safe. Just kidding, false alarm. And then the more they go through the second book, you're like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And then there's a plot twist, and you're like, oh no. And there's plot twist after plot twist to the point that I think a lot of people might want to kill James Dashner and just go, stop it. Stop it with these kids. Just let them live. And there's always something around that bend. They can never just be like, oh, here we go, we did it. Nope. They just gotta get sucker punched. And normally that pisses me off, but Dashner has this way of writing. And I think it helps, too, that I know some of the characters in the movie and I picture them in this book. And it's just like, oh. But I can't stop reading in a good way because I want them to be safe. I want them to be happy. Like, who's going to make it out alive? Like, there's still so much more to read and find out about. So, crazy. I would definitely give it a 4 out of 5, if not a 5 out of 5. There's always parts that are painful for me, and I just kind of sit there and I'm like, why? But it happens. So, anyways, great story. Only coughed a few times through that one, so you should be able to understand this. I have the third book in my possession. I'm currently reading another book right now, though, so that one will come later. I'm jumping back and forth between the Fifth Wave series and the Maze Runner series, so expect reviews and hopefully a not sick me next time. Thank you as always for dealing with me and my inconsistencies. I appreciate your comments, your likes, just watching it, whatever. It means the world to me. Thank you. Go read a book. Go enjoy life. Watch a movie. Whatever. Let me know. Alright. Have fun. Bye, guys.